Hi, this is Ross from Visai. In this video we're going to be looking at the H248 transaction timeout report. Our customers often talk to us about the media gateways and issues that occur with the media gateways. For example, announcements not playing or calls dropping or not being processed correctly. And often this can come back to the control of the media gateways, particularly if QoS is not set correctly or if there's a network incident occurring that's affecting the ability for the Communication Manager server to talk to the media gateways. Now that communication is done via a protocol called H248. It's a specific protocol specifically designed for control of media gateways. And Avaya have quite rightly chosen that in their architecture. And in the Avaya world, the media gateways have multiple uses. So they also serve as an announcement source, so they're dishing up the content from WAV files. They're a music on hold source, similarly WAV files being played, and they can provide progress tones and so forth. So they're kind of a multifaceted device. And control of them needs to be clean and well managed. So in an environment where the QoS is done correctly, both on the network side and the Avaya side, you'll see a very clean H248 transaction report. So we come into Availability Manager under Reports and Summary. That's the best place to see this. Select Media Gateway Timeouts. What this report is going to show us, it's going to show us if there's any media gateway timeouts that have occurred during the reporting period. So here's a list of our media gateways. It's been populated from the CMDB. We select, say, a 1 week period here from the 3rd to the 9th, the last 7 days, and then I select all of the media gateways. In the environment, just hit Shift and click there to select them all. What this report will return is during that 1 week period, it will count any H248 transaction timeouts that we saw and map them against each media gateway. And as you can see there, we've got a nice clean report that's come up, and that's what you'd expect in a well-managed, well-functioning environment. Now to show you what it looks like when something has gone wrong, we'll just change the state range here, and I know there was a network incident at this customer on the 20th of February. So we do the same thing. We select the 20th of February, shift click on this to select all of the media gateways. This will show us the effects of that network incident. And you can see there's a bunch of media gateways that encountered transaction timeouts. So that means communication between the Communication Manager server and the media gateways was negatively impacted, and H248 messages were going missing. Now, depending on the extent of that, over and above an H248 transaction timeout, you'll get a H248 signaling channel restart, and then eventually, if things are bad enough, the media gateway will seek a new controller. So these transaction timeouts, the signaling channel restarts, they're a precursor to outages. They're interesting from a root cause analysis perspective. We can certainly go back in arrears and demonstrate to the network guys that there was a problem at a certain date and time. If we drill into the detail reports, this is a summary, remember, if we drill into the detail, we'll be able to see exactly when those transaction timeouts occurred. So very helpful from a root cause analysis perspective. Also from an availability management perspective, VSM will, of course, advise, will create an alarm when we start to see H248 transaction timeouts or H248 signaling channel restarts. So those will be in the alarm log. They will be notified through to you as a minor problem, either via email, SMS or API, depending on your setup. And the idea is with those precursors, with those warnings, you can actually get onto the network team and perhaps prevent an outage from happening in the first place. But certainly this media gateway timeout summary is it's a really good view to look back in time and and see the effects of a network incident. As I say, if you have your QoS set up correctly and the policy is reflected both on the network and on the Avaya Communication Manager setup, things will run nicely and cleanly, unless there is a genuine network incident. So I hope you found this video informative. Any suggestions, ideas, as usual, please keep them coming. Contact us on support@visai.com. Thanks for your time.